Audiophiles searching for a more affordable vinyl listening option have shown interest in the Technics SL-100C Turntable. In 2021, Technics, a high-end audio company, debuted it as a base model. In addition to the SL-100C, Technics has recently released a variety of other products, including a pair of noise-canceling headphones, an all-in-one system, and various speakers and amplifiers. This video will provide an in-depth assessment of the Technics SL-100C Turntable, including an analysis of its features, design, and audio quality, as well as comparisons to other turntables on the market. The turntable comes with an automated limit switch and an Audio-Technica at VM95C cartridge already installed. Pitch faders and strobes, which are categorically not necessary in hi-fi circles, are not installed. An efficient overall bundle that is carefree? The aluminum injection molded chassis is created using acrylonitrile butadiene styrene copolymer, a material with exceptional rigidity and vibration-absorbing properties. The record player is 453 by 173 by 372 in size. 4 decoupled spring and rubber isolators support the 9.9 kg drive, significantly enhancing vibration dampening. I appreciate the harmony and originality of the design. The silver tonearm cartridge on the chrome ring, the power switch, the start/stop button, the speed buttons, and the start or stop button on the black turntable all contrast well with the matte black surface of the housing. Because the turntable does not require pitch control or a strobe on the power switch, strobe mirrors are not required. As a result, the standard outstanding primary rotary switch has been replaced by a touch button that is recessed inside the chassis. The start/stop and rotating speed buttons both respond to a brief press with click sensation but with less travel. According to Technics, the high-precision machine construction of the SL-1210MK7 results in a high output sensitivity, which is demonstrated by the aluminum tonearm statically balanced design and gimbal-suspended tonearm bearing. The height of the tonearm base is adjustable by 6 mm. However, not nearly as cozy as the SL-1200 variants. Fine adjustments are a little difficult because the base is simply dragged out of the chassis to the desired height when the lock is released. Of course, the tonearm base also has a tonearm raise and an anti-skating wheel. Similar to the SL-1500C, the upper left corner does not have a place to store the 45 RPM converter that is offered. Along with the connections for the gold-plated cinch outputs with grounding screws and the cold device cable for the power supply, the rear also hides a switch for the automatic lifting of the tonearm in the outlet groove. Since the SL-100C lacks a second-line output and a related preamplifier, it differs significantly from the SL-1500C. Since the protective cover's 2 hinges are attached into the brackets on the left and right of the rear clip-on strip, it can be laid down damply for dust-protected vinyl playback. The delivery scope also includes cables, a head shell with a cartridge, a turntable mat, a 45 RPM converter, a balance weight, and a manual. Technics enhanced the direct drive with the return of the SL-1200 series. The direct drive had previously struggled with vibrations and the jerky sliding of the plate from pole shoe to pole shoe, which was difficult to hear during playback. Technics continued to believe that creating this drive was essential before utilizing the Edelplayer SL-1200 GAE. All following variants came after the SL-100C. Technics claims that the drive is made up of a single rotor without an iron core. A circuit board with thousands of frames drives the turntable's magnetic disc, which is positioned on the underside. Vibrations and resonances are avoided by the turntable's 2 kg weighted rubber layer on the back. Control technology that was adopted from Blu-ray players makes it operate more smoothly. Startup takes 0.7 seconds, there is 1.8 kg per centimeter of torque, and there is 0.025% flutter. Even with its basic components, the SL-100C is exceptionally well equipped. There should be room for improvement in the cartridge choosing process. Technics' initial decision was to pre-assemble the Audio-Technica at VM95C. The playback test demonstrates that the audio is credible because the cartridge maps frequencies from 20 to 20,000 Hz. U2's The Fly takes the groove to new heights with its expertly reproduced notation. The sting of the low frequencies does not frighten the high frequencies, giving them the upper hand. Even when there are hissing sounds, the turntable cartridge combination does not go beyond its limitations. It produces crisp, extremely harmonies, and well-organized audio. Because of the transparency, which is increased by the well-balanced and good middle and high-frequency coverage, fine subtleties, and a spatial localization of the instruments may be audible. Even if you know every version of your favorite songs inside and out, you will always forget certain details. Customers are happy to accept this pricing because the SL-100C offers a very compelling hi-fi situation in terms of value for money. With the SL-100C, Technics offers an affordable direct-drive hi-fi record player with a cartridge already fitted. The tonearm base, as well as the shock-absorbing feet and the aluminum injection-molded chassis with glass fiber reinforced ABS, were based on the SL-1210 Mk7. This was the first use of the iron-core single-rotor drive with precision control technology, which was also influenced by the SL-1200GR. I appreciate the harmony and originality of the design. The turntable makes a great initial impression. Both the start and speed buttons respond to taps promptly. The tonearm is raised by an automatic switch-off in the runout groove. With this equipment, the record player defends itself against machines that are significantly more expensive. The SL-100C's included Audio-Technica at VM95C offers acceptable sound. Naturally, more discriminating listeners can reward themselves to an upgrade to the cartridge to bring the turntable to the pinnacle.